Hey, it's Jacob White back again with another video. Okay, sorry, I just had to adjust that, but, so for today's video, I decided I wanted to show my Diary of a Wimpy Kid book collection. Now, Diary of a Wimpy Kid is probably my favorite, book series. Like, I just love Diary of a Wimpy Kid. That's all there is to it. And, you know, whenever I decide I feel like reading a book or something, I always decide I want to read a Diary of a Wimpy Kid book. I keep having to adjust my setup, but, yeah, like I was saying, whenever I feel like reading a book, usually, the first thing I think of is Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Like, I think I want to read a Diary of a Wimpy Kid book. Just like my go-to books, like my comfort books, my favorite books. But yeah, so I'm very passionate about Diary of a Wimpy Kid, obviously. But yeah, let's get started. I have all the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books. This is basically the complete Diary of a Wimpy Kid book collection I'm going to show here. Well, they're still making Diary of a Wimpy Kid books, so I think the author of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Jeff Kinney, he said they want us to make at least 20 books, and the newest one is book number 17, so there's at least going to be a few more books made. But anyways, let's get started. So the first one I have here is obviously the very first Diary of a Wimpy Kid book is just called Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Yeah, this one, well, most of these I got from a used bookstore near me called Mr. K's Used Books. You can see right there in the corner. This one I got for $8.40. It says on the sticker there. Well, up here it says $9.50 on this sticker, but I think this sticker is from a different store. That's the wrong price. This is the actual price down here in the corner. Yeah, the big sticker on near the top of the book was from a different store, I believe. But yeah, anyways, obviously the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid is one of the most classic ones, because obviously it's the very first one. And yeah. So yeah. I guess I'll just show a couple of the pages or something. I'm obviously not going to read the whole book or anything, so that would take way too long. Yeah, there's just a few of the pages there. A brief look at the pages, I guess, if you will. Okay. So then we, of course, have the second Diary of a Wimpy Kid book, Roderick Rules, which is all about Greg's, I guess, rivalry, if you will, with his brother Roderick. And this one's another one from that Mr. K's used bookstore, but the price seems to be a little messed up on the sticker. It says like $8.04, and that's cut off, so it probably said like $8.40 or $8.49, something like that. Obviously, don't really remember, but yeah. It's another classic one, of course. And they also made Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies out of like originally they made Diary of a Wimpy Kid live action movies, and originally they only made live action movies out of like the first 3 or 4 books, I think. Yeah, the first 4 books. And then like a few years later, after like the third movie, there's originally only 3 Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies. The third one was kind of like 2 the books in one. But then like a few years after the third one in the original trilogy, they made a new live action movie with like a brand new cast based off of the Long Haul book. But yeah, I think I did a Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie collection video before, like a while back. Maybe I'll do one again. I don't know, but yeah, that's that. I'm gonna just show a few of the pages here. To Julie, Will, and Grant. I don't know who they are, but whatever. Yeah, that's it. And here's the third Diary of a Wimpy Kid book, The Last Straw. So this one is mainly about how Greg is trying to bond with his dad, Frank. This one's actually a little bit less, $7.80. The first 2 were like 8 something. But yeah. I don't really remember this one. This one I haven't read in a long time. So yeah. And then once again, I'll just show a few of the pages here, just briefly, like so. And yeah. And then the fourth Diary of a Wimpy Kid book I have here is called Dog Days. Yeah. So this one is about summer vacation and how Greg just wants to stay inside all summer and play video games and stuff, but his mom wants him to spend summer outside. And it says, Greg's mom has a different vision for an ideal summer, one packed with outdoor activities and family togetherness. Whose vision will win out, or will a new addition to the Heffley family change everything? Oh yeah, this book is also when the Heffley family's dog, Sweetie, is introduced as well. And these two books, The Last Straw and Dog Days, were kind of combined into one movie, one of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid live-action movies. And the movie was just called Dog Days, but there was elements from The Last Straw in the movie. But, yeah, that's that. And then there's all the pages, or not all the pages, but just a few of the pages. Okay, this is book number 5, The Ugly Truth. This one, I don't really remember that much. But yeah, I guess this one is just about, like, Greg dealing with the pressures of and awkward change and stuff of getting older, or the ugly truth of getting older, I guess. But yeah, but the ironic thing is Greg Heffley doesn't actually age throughout the series. Really, he's in middle school throughout the whole series. But yeah, that's another reason why I like the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books too, is because they kind of like bring me back to like just reading them kind of like bring me back to middle school or high school, whatever, mainly middle school. And just brief look at the pages and stuff. I forgot to say the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid book is just about like Greg like introducing himself and talking about how hard it is to get through middle school and stuff. But the past couple of books I forgot to say where I got them from. Dog Days, I got from a store called Here Be Books and Games. I forgot that store existed. I think that store used to be near me, but it like shut down a while back. But yeah, for $5.50. And then The Ugly Truth was another book from the Mr. K store for $7. And this next one, this is book number 6. It's called A Cabin Fever. This is about how a blizzard hits out of nowhere and the whole Heffley family is trapped indoors. So yeah. This one was another one from Mr. Case for $8.40. As you can see by the sticker there. And I think a lot of people think that this particular book, Cabin Fever, was the end of the like golden era, if you will, of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books. After this book, I guess like the quality of them starts to drop a little bit. They're still good, but the first like 6 are like the best, like the golden era, like I said. But yeah, there's that. And then once again, just a few of the pages. The Diary of a Wimpy Kid books are easy reads as well, because there's not that much words, because since there's a lot of pictures and stuff, there's not that much words. But obviously it's not like there's no words. It's sometimes just really hard for me to read books with like a crap ton of words. Sorry for my language there. But yeah, like for example, the Harry Potter books I've been trying to read, they just have a lot of words and yeah, I don't know. Anyway, this is book number 7, The Third Wheel. This is a pretty good one. This is about Valentine's Day, and it's about how Greg tries to find a date for Valentine's Day. As you can see on the cover here, he's holding a box of chocolates and flowers in his hand because it's kind of failed at trying to find a date. But yeah. He does eventually find a partner for the dance, because it says here, an unexpected twist gives Greg a partner for the dance and leaves Rowley, Greg's best friend, the odd man out. But all that can happen in one night, and in the end, you never know who's going to be lucky in love. And here's some of the pages. Right there. This one was from, this was another one from that Here Be Books and Games store for only $4.50 actually. This one's actually my favorite Diary of a Wimpy Kid book. I don't know what it is about this book, it's just, I don't know, I think it's the best one. Hard Luck. This is the 8th Diary of a Wimpy Kid book. This one was another one from the Mr. K store from $8.40. I think it said from $8.40, I meant for $8.40. Anyway. This one is about how Greg is just like on a losing streak. A lot of things just haven't gone right for him recently, and he decides to turn his it says Greg decides to take a leap of faith and turn his decisions over to chance, or luck, if you will, hard luck. So yeah, he kind of relies on luck, I guess, in this book. And here's some of the pages once again. Right there. Yeah, so this one is number 9, The Long Haul. This is the book that they made the newer Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie out of, the one with like the new cast that came out like I think like 5 years after the last movie in the original trilogy of Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies in like 2017. They made a whole new Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie out of this particular book. It's like a whole new cast, and they even changed up the plot a little bit. So yeah, it wasn't a good movie, but the Long Haul book is good, but the movie isn't as good. I mean, I enjoy the Long Haul movie, but definitely not as much as the original trilogy. But yeah, but sometimes I feel like The Long Haul is an underrated Diary of a Wimpy Kid book. I don't think a lot of people really like The Long Haul book that much, but it's one of my favorites. I think it has a really good plot and stuff. But yeah, that's it. This is just about the Heffley family going on a road trip. That's basically the whole plot, just them going on a road trip. They, if I remember correctly, they don't even have a set destination that they're going to on the road trip. They just decided to take a road trip and not have a destination to go to. But yeah, which was kind of a stupid idea. Like, why would you take a road trip and not have like a destination to like get to? In the Long Haul movie, though, there is a destination. In the movie, they're going to like Greg's grandma's birthday or something, like her 90th birthday. Uh, but yeah, and here's the inside. Right there. Here is book number 10, Old School. This one I don't remember that much. This particular Dive Movie Kid book I don't really cared for that much. I just think the plot isn't really that good, and yeah, so that blah, blah, blah. I know words. I was gonna say, so Old School is probably one of my least favorite books in the series, to be honest. I don't think any of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books are like horrible necessarily. There's just some that are worse than others. But yeah, so but this particular book is about Greg lost my train of thought for a second there. But this particular Diary of a Wimpy Kid book, Old School, it's about Greg Heffley. He like goes electronics free. Apparently, his whole town unplugs and like tries to go without electronics. Yeah, I just don't think the plot is that good and stuff. And by the way, I forgot to say, there's no price tag anywhere on this long haul book, so I don't remember where I got this one from. And same with Old School, actually. There's no price tag anywhere on this book, so I don't remember where I got it from. But, yeah. And here's just a few of the pages. Here's book number 11, Double Down. This one is also kind of meh. Like, the plot isn't really that good, and yeah. This one's about, I guess it's doesn't really have, like, an overall plot. It's just, like, a bunch of little things. Like, in one, like, it says, the first thing here is, Greg's mom thinks, that how Greg plays video games all the time and stuff, he thinks it's not really good for him. So she kind of forces him to stop playing video games and explore his creative side. And then apparently there's a section of the book about Halloween, and then apparently when Greg discovers a bag of gummy worms, it sparks an idea, asking Greg his mom off his back for making a movie, and they become rich and famous in the process. Or doubling down on this plan, just double Greg's troubles. Yeah, this one, I don't think I really liked that much, to be honest. This one's not one of my least favorites. Like I said, none of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books are horrible necessarily. There's just some that aren't as good as others. Yeah, that's that. And there's a few other pages. Once again. This one is book number 12, The Getaway. Now, this one, this particular book was kind of stupid because it reused the road trip plot from The Long Haul. In the Getaway, they don't go on a road trip, but they go on a vacation, which is similar to The Long Haul. They go on a vacation to apparently a tropical island resort. So, yeah, I mean, this book is decent. I like this one better than Old School or Double Down. But, yeah. And then there's the pages. And, yeah. I have, like, two separate stacks here, so I'm moving the second stack up here. Oops. Okay. Oops. Okay. I forgot to say, the Double Down book I got from Mr. K's for it. It says $12, actually $12.60, which is a bit much, but yeah. Then the Getaway is another one that doesn't have a price tag on it anywhere, so I don't remember where I got that from. Well, the ones that don't have the price tags on them, I probably got for my birthday or for Christmas or something. Anyway, so okay, I'm just trying to adjust this here. Okay. So next up, this is book number 13, The Meltdown. This is, the plot of this one is actually similar to Cabin Fever. In this one, like, Greg's middle school gets shut down because of snow and stuff. Like, there's a lot of snow, and so the school calls a snow day and stuff, I guess. Which is kind of similar to Cabin Fever, except in Cabin Fever, there's a big blizzard of snow, and it, like, trapped Greg and his family inside. And in this book, there's snow as well, except it's not, like, a big blizzard, and Greg isn't, like, trapped inside or anything. Yeah, this was another decent one. There's, like, part of a price tag up here, but it was, like, ripped off, so I'm guessing this was for, like, my birthday, because there's something, because usually whenever my mom gets me something for my birthday or Christmas has a price tag on, she usually rips the price tag off. But, yeah, that's that. And the pages. Number 14, book number 14, Wrecking Ball. I came in like a wrecking ball. You know that song? A lot of people don't like that song. It's Miley Cyrus has a song called Wrecking Ball. This book reminds me of that song. A lot of people don't like that song, but I like it. So yeah, this is book number 14. It's called Wrecking Ball. This one is about like Greg and his family make big changes in their house because of an unexpected inheritance, it says. And yeah, so Wrecking Ball like breaks through the Heffley's house, hence the title Wrecking Ball. And yeah, I guess it's just all about Greg and his family like renovating their house, making changes and stuff. Not that interesting of a plot at all. Like, who'd be interested in a whole book about a family making changes to their house and like renovating their house and stuff like that? Just does not sound like an interesting plot, to be completely honest. But yeah, this one's another one from Mr. K's for this one's actually $13.50. But yeah, then we have the inside with the pages and stuff. Right there. Next one is number 15, The Deep End. This one's another one that doesn't have a price tag on it anywhere, so I don't know where I got it from. This is probably from another one for my birthday or Christmas or something. This one's actually another road trip book. This one is about Greg and his family going on a road trip for a cross-country camping trip. So yeah, they basically reused the road trip plot from the long haul, except they made it like they made it like water related. So yeah, that was kind of stupid that they basically reused the same like road trip / vacation plot in 3 books: the long haul, the getaway, and now the deep end. So yeah, that's that. And here's the pages. This is this actually the second to last book, number 16, Big Shot. This one, as you can see, I got this one from a grocery store called BJ's for $10 or $9.99 to be exact. But this one is about Greg wants to, or Greg doesn't. This book is about sports. I was gonna say it's about Greg wanting to try out sports. He doesn't necessarily want to try out sports, but it says after Greg helps playing sports just don't mix. After a disastrous field day competition at school, Greg decides that when it comes to his athletic career, he's officially retired. But after his mom urges him to give sports one more chance, he eventually agrees it's time for basketball. So I guess this whole book is about Greg trying out for basketball, like playing basketball and stuff. Again, not like the most interesting plot, but yeah, at least it's a little more interesting than the Wrecking Ball one. But there's the pages, and yeah. And this one is the newest book that actually just came out like last year, 2022. Book number 17, Diaper Overload. This one is like it's the first book in a few books that actually has a really interesting plot. Like the last book, at least in my opinion, that had at least like a decent plot, like a really interesting plot, was probably The Getaway. But yeah, this particular book is about Greg tags along with his brother Roderick's band Loaded Diaper, and he performs in concerts with them, and he's basically like a roadie with them and stuff. So this book is kind of pretty much from Roderick's perspective on like stuff that he and his band have tried to do to get famous. His band is called Loaded Diaper, by the way, in case you didn't know. I might have already said that. But yeah, this one doesn't have a price tag on it. I actually remember I found this one at Walmart. So yeah. And here's all or not all the pages, but some of the pages. Anyway, that's it. So that's the most recent. That's the Diaper Overload book is the newest book in like the main series of Diaper Movie Kid books, but there's actually some like spin-off books and like extra books and stuff, and the Diaper Movie Kid, like, I guess, universe, if you will. So this is the first book in a spin-off series of books called Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid, Raleigh Jefferson's Journal. So this is basically Greg's best friend Raleigh's diary, and yeah, so it's basically just like the original Diary from the Kid, except it's written by Rowley instead of Greg. But yeah, this book was a nice change of pace. Like it's pretty different from the original Diary from the Kid books, but it was nice to see a little bit of change. But yeah, this one was at Walmart for $9.78. Apparently it was on sale because it says the original price was $13.99. You can see the price crossed out there. And I got it for $9.78. But yeah, it says on the back here, "Hi, my name is Raleigh Jefferson. This is my book. Now I have a diary just like my friend Greg." So yeah. A lot of people didn't really like this Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid book, but I thought it was pretty good. So that's it. And this is the second book in the Raleigh Jefferson series. Raleigh Jefferson's Awesome Friendly Adventure. This one, looks like this was another one from Walmart. This was another one I got on sale, I guess, because up here it says the original price was $14.99 or $15 or whatever, and the Walmart price I got it from Walmart was $10.48. So, yeah. This one was definitely not as good as the first Riley Jefferson book. But, yeah. And here's the inside. Right there. This is the third and I believe final entry in the Raleigh Jefferson series. I think the author Jeff Kinney decided to stop making the Raleigh Jefferson books after this one because this particular book came out in like 2021 or something, I believe. And yeah, he hasn't made any more since. But this one is Raleigh Jefferson's Awesome Friendly Spooky Stories. This one was better than the Raleigh Jefferson's Awesome Friendly Adventure. But not as good as the first Raleigh Jefferson book. The first one is my favorite. But, yeah. It says, scare yourself silly. Raleigh spooky stories might leave you laughing, but beware, you could end up sleeping with the lights on. Boom, boom, boom. And here's the inside with some of the pages. This one I don't actually remember where I got it because I don't have a price tag on it. Well, actually, I do remember. Actually, this one I actually got from Books A Million, I believe, in a mall near me. Called like the Northwoods Mall. That's what the mall is called. It's a pretty cool mall. This next one is this is pretty much a Diary from a Kid activity book called the Wimpy Kid Do-It-Yourself book. It says now with even more, so I think this is like a second edition of this book or something. But yeah, this is basically like a Diary from a Kid activity book, basically. It says now you can write your own bestseller. With Wimpy Kid Do-It-Yourself book, you're the author, illustrating, and main character, filled with loads of interactive pages and plenty of space to write your own life story. This book is all you need to create your masterpiece. And then here is the inside. Some of the pages and stuff. There's stuff like for example, on this page you can write these thought bubbles to finish the comic. And then predict your future. What I wrote on this page, it says, when I'm 30 years old, I'll be 100 miles from my current home. I'll be married or single. I checked married. I will have 2 kids and a Alex named Nat. I think that was a reference to the Naked Brothers band, Nat and Alex. I will work as a TWC. That might stand for Time Warner Cable. My dad used to work for Time Warner Cable. So I guess I'll work at Time Warner Cable when that's little. And make $1 million a year. Yeah, right. I will live in a castle on a hill. I'll take a Wiggles big red car to work every day, of course. I'll be 7 feet 10 inches tall. I wish that'd be cool. I'll have the same basic haircut I have now. I tried to fall for that one. The same best friend I have right now. True, I wish. I don't have any of the best friends anymore that I have now, so unfortunately. I'll be in really excellent shape, true or false. I checked true there, and I don't know if I would say I'm in really excellent shape. I mean, I'm not in bad shape, but yeah. I'll listen to the same kind of music I listen to now, true or false. I checked false. Yeah, it's probably false. I don't listen to all of the same kind of music I did when I was little. And that says I visited 3 different countries. I will have visited 3 different countries. I haven't visited any countries, unfortunately. I'd like to. That'd be really cool. And then on the bottom here it says the thing that'll change the most about me between now and then will be I'm a kid, then an adult. Well, yeah, obviously. So yeah, this was all written by past Jacob when I was little. When I was a wee lad. Anyway, that's enough time looking at that book. I focused a lot on that one page in that book, mainly because it was just funny to see what I wrote in there when I was younger. Anyway, so next we have the Wimpy Kid movie diary books. These books are all about, like, behind the scenes of the Diary from Wimpy Kid movies, what it was like making the Diary from Wimpy Kid movies. So this first one, by the way, I don't remember where I got the Wimpy Kid Do It Yourself book from. There's no price tag on it or anything. So this one is the first Wimpy Kid movie diary, all about the making of the first Wimpy Kid movie, how Greg happily went Hollywood, it says. This is actually the only Wimpy Kid book I have that's like a paperback. All the other ones I have are hardbacks. If you know what I mean by that, paperbacks are like the cover and the back of the book and stuff is all like paper, but then with hardbacks. For example, this book with hardbacks, the cover is and like the back and stuff are like tougher and hard. So that's what paperback and hardback mean. But yeah, it says go behind the scenes with Jeff Kenny in the making of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie. And here's the inside. This book was pretty cool because it talked about like everything about making the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie. Like it was like they really went behind the scenes and told you about everything about making the movie. But yeah. So just two more here. This one is basically another version of the original Wimpy Kid movie diary. This one is, as you can see in the corner here, the story of all three of the original Diary of Wimpy Kid live action movies. So that first Wimpy Kid movie diary book I showed you is about just the making of the first Diary of Wimpy Kid movie, but this one is the making of all three of the movies. So this book basically has all the same stuff from the first Wimpy Kid movie diary, and it just like adds some stuff about like what it was like making the second and third movies. So I probably don't need this Wimpy Kid movie diary book anymore, since this book has the same stuff in it that this book did. It's just a little more added in this book, so probably don't need this particular one anymore. But yeah, there's just a few of the pages. And then one last one. I don't remember where I got this Wimpy Kid movie diary either, by the way. There's no price tag on it or anything. But yeah. And there was another version of the Wimpy Kid movie diary that was just had the making of the first two movies in it. But I don't need that one because all the information that's in that one is in the one that I already have. So one last one here. This is a newer Wimpy Kid movie diary that they made. Wimpy Kid movie diary in the next chapter. This is all about the making of the fourth Diary of Wimpy Kid movie, The Long Haul. This is one with like new cast and stuff. This one, as you can see, I got from Walmart. It says the original price was $16.95, but at Walmart it was only $11.86. So yeah. And there's the inside, just a few of the pages. So yeah. So that is it for this video. That is all of the Diary of Wimpy Kid books. This is all the Diary of Wimpy Kid books I have. This is, whoops, a few of the books just fell. Hold on just a second. Oh my gosh, the books keep falling. Alright. There we go. Okay. I'll just keep those there for now. Okay, so yeah, sorry about that. A few of the books just fell off of like the stacks and stuff. But yeah, that's it for this video. It's all the Diary of Wimpy Kid books I have. All the Diary of Wimpy Kid books I wanted to show. This is the complete Diary of Wimpy Kid book collection, basically. Yeah, well, it's like this is the complete collection for now. They're still making Diary of Wimpy Kid books, but I have all the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books that have been made so far, but they are still making Diary of a Wimpy Kid books. So, yeah, I don't know how many more Diary of a Wimpy Kid books they're going to be. Like I said near the beginning of the video, the author of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books, Jeff Kinney, if I remember correctly, he's said a couple times that he wants to make at least 20 Diary of a Wimpy Kid books, and there's been 17, I believe. Yeah, the newest one is the 17th one. So I think there's going to be at least a few more Diary of a Wimpy Kid books made. Yeah, so that's basically it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and of course ring the bell so you can notified whenever I post any new videos. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. Don't have anything else to say, so I hope you enjoy this video. And I'll of course see you in the next video. Peace.